Hey church family, 2 verses of scripture for you today, and they come from Luke chapter 11, verses 9 to 10. And there, Jesus says this. He says, "And so I tell you, keep on asking, and you'll receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking, and you will find. Keep on knocking, and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, everyone who seeks finds, and to everyone who knocks, the door will be opened." I wonder, can you imagine praying for one specific thing for 70 years? Talk about persistence and faith. And yet most theologians agree that Zechariah and his wife Elizabeth were somewhere in their 90s when Luke chapter 1 took place. If they'd married in their teens, as most couples did in that day, that means they'd been asking God for a child for 60 to 70 years without a yes. They could have done what many have done, give up on God and quit. Zechariah, a priest, could have said, "Why serve God? What good does it do to be righteous and holy if God is not going to answer my prayer? What good is living for him anyway?" A response like that wouldn't be unusual. How many people want God on their terms? It's easy to serve God when he gives us what we want when we want it. But what about when he doesn't answer? Or when he answers no? What then? Have you ever prayed when it feels like your prayers aren't getting any higher than the ceiling? Do you ever pray and it seems like you're talking to yourself? Zechariah and Elizabeth's story in Luke 1 reminds us of this truth. God is always listening. God hears every prayer. Your prayer has been heard. These are the words the angel spoke to Zechariah in Luke chapter 1 and verse 13. 7 decades of praying, and God heard every single word. The same God that heard Zechariah's prayers hears your prayers today, and he's faithful. And while his answer will not always be the yes that Zechariah received, it will always be the best. May God give us the faith to pray persistently like Zechariah, and may he help us to trust his answer, knowing that he always does what is best.